we're doing just a recap of what we did yesterday. Like, as you can see here, that's Mr. Mohano again. And then these are my contact detail. Like, my email is like mohanojr@live.com. Hello. Okay, yeah, more than welcome. Okay, before we can start, guys, okay, because I see I've got one more chat. Sorry, I have something wrong. Bye. Nelza, why are you leaving us? Okay, let's start with learning object following. Understand the different types of the data type, apply borders and shading to the cells. Now we are going to talk about the formatting of what? Our cell. So remember, our cell, we use it as a gateway for our data entry in Excel or the spreadsheet or our workbook. So interchangeable. Like when you enter the number, like for example, all in all, data, it refers to the raw facts, figures, simple, that has no meaning. But remember, it can take two forms: numeric data type and alphanumeric. So then we know we are talking about the characters and the numbers. So now then we should be able to specify that in our Excel. Apply borders and shading to cell. That's why now we have to make it more interactive and nice. Then we also need to align the cells, the content, then in the cell need to be aligned. You can also change the direction of the cell content. When we format rows and columns, then by doing that we can make, then you'll see all this, the new text wrapping. Okay, I'm just about to kickstart now. Okay. Do you still remember what is a cell range? Let's respond only 2 minutes before I can show you what's a cell range. This is a recap of the details. Okay? Let's respond. Okay, guys, just give you to respond to this. Can you still remember what the cell range is? So we did this. Since we know what is a cell, then now you must understand what is a range. From this point to this, then we spoke about the cell references yesterday. Then I think you still remember that what is a cell reference and why is it important to use the cell reference. Then also you understand, then I believe you now understand what's the difference between function and formula. Okay, because I see there's no one who's willing to respond. By the way, let me just continue. Range is a group of adjacent to the no gap in between. Cell that you can select by tracking the mouse across the numbers, like we did this yesterday. So okay, for the practicality, and I can repeat this for true and not in class. I've got this data. I'm going to undo everything in here and just put it just like this way. And I just put this data on this page, like what you see here, what I selected. Like I said, from here to here is a range of cells. Then we can add, we can subtract whatever any function that you want to apply or the formula. Because remember, we said this application is all about the data analysis. Like if you see for the quantity, the price. So if I'm saying each over every of this, so I can just come to the formula, then do whatever any function that you want to do. Say maybe you want sum of all this. This is how you'll get the sum of all this, because these are the range. You have chosen the range of all these cells. So now I believe you understand about the range. What is a range? I'm going back to the original slide again. Like now, so I believe, like we see what is highlighted in here, all this is a range of cells. That means whatever data analysis you want to do, you have a range of cells to apply that particular function on. Okay, data type. When entering a number, you can right click on each format cell, where after you can choose what the format. Like for example, how format data on the spreadsheet here. We go straight into the cell where it contains the value that I'm going back again. Like to say, for example, here, when I right click, then when I right click, then you'll see this dialog box. Then I click on format. Then when I come to format, because I set the name of the chapter today is alignment, the font, the borders, and the protection. So that's how you can format. Now we are going to talk about formatting of what the number. So can I see this one message? Hello everyone, Leon Head, welcome back. So I have something wrong. Bye. Why? Okay. Hello, Leon Head. Come on, hello. Can you hear me now? So I think maybe there might be something wrong with my network, but I haven't seen any notification, but I'll just check. Okay, let me just continue now. This is a number here. Like you see here, they just explain general format cell here have no specific number format when you are saying general for this one. But if I'm saying number, then it must be specific. Then it's either sometimes you are saying that number should be 2 decimal place or play. Can't you hear me, guys? I believe maybe there might be something wrong on my network so far. Then. But can you hear me now? Okay, maybe let me just check. But the network is right today. Okay, let me just continue. I'll send the offline recording, guys, just to supplement this. So, like for example, if you see here, then I'm saying, you see what I'm saying here, decimal place for this should be 1 or 0. So this is what you'll get when I'm matching this. Let's say, for example, I'm saying comma 09, something like this. Then if I'm saying, I'm going back to format again. Okay, can I see there's a chat again, 4 of them. Okay, guys, okay, let me just raise my voice now. Can you hear me very clear? Lana, 0. Can you hear me now? Okay, I'll just raise my voice. Yes, I've got the recorded, the offline recording of these guys. You'll get it after here. Isaac, can you hear me loud, guys? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I'm just now trying to raise my voice. Okay, I'm still on the formatting of the cells. Like I see, for example, here, like I said, 2 decimal places. Yeah, I see here, I've got a challenge of the internet. I see they send me the, like here I said 2 decimal place. Let's say, let me just say 0. No, something wrong here. Decimal place should just put. Okay, you see what is happening here? It's rounding this number to the nearest decimal place because I set only 1 0 decimal place. But if I'm saying 2, let's check what's going to happen. So you see, then, but if I'm saying 0 decimal place, let's check, and then it's going to round this number to the nearest decimal place here. That's what you see. So I'm going back to the original slide again. Choose format cell where after you can choose the format, like for example here, then you can right click. Other than that, so can I show you the second option on how to do that? Like these are the tabs, tab, file, home, insert, then the corresponding ribbons of the tabs, here are they. These are called the group text. On this group tag, when you click here, you have the corresponding group tag. This is a dialog box. You'll have the dialog box. Then it's going to launch this dialog box launcher. Then I close it here. This is a clipboard group tag. Then when I'm checking on the font, group tag font, then when I click here, I get the same dialog box as you right click here. Then when you come here and do this, you still get the same. Like I said, just come here. This is called dialog box launcher. Then you launch your dialog box just like this. So that's how you can get this formatting, like as we can do this. Like I said, there are so many ways to kill a cat. Don't depend on one way. So you must know all the shortcuts. Then I'm going back again to the original slide now. Then now you have seen how to format the data. And then we are still continuing the data. Like for example, general, we know, like I said, it has got no specific number or the format. Then it's just general. Then now let's come to when clicking on a number now, you can choose how many decimal places you want. This number can be used in any calculations, like you've seen that. Then I did that because I was using 70.90. Then when I was saying 0 decimal place, it was rounded to the nearest decimal place. That's what you have seen practical. Then now, when clicking on the date or time, then select value will change to the date format one you have chosen. So say for example, maybe we realized that we wanted to calculate the date. This one is a date. Then I can come here, direct as is clicked here, then say format, then on format, then you choose the correct data type here. Then I'm saying, let me just say is a date, or I can say custom date, is up to you. So for now, let me just say date, you see. It's taking the format of the data now is the date, because remember, we can also do the data analysis on date on the spreadsheet, because say for example, you started working on the today's date up to 31st of, so if I want to check how many days have you worked for, then I'll have to check the difference of the dates from this date up to that, then I can get that difference. So that means we can work with the data as uh, data to analyze the information. So let's continue. We're going back again. This is what you can simply do with the date and time. So you can choose date and time as well, like the customs. When clicking on the date or time, different dates can be selected. For example, you have seen here, you can take different, but now, so custom dates where you can type in the date format that you like to prefer. For example, let me just go back again. Then I'm back on that application. Let's say, for example, I'm saying format again. Like I said, I'm coming to date now. But now let me just say custom. So if I'm saying custom date, you see this one. This is minutes, seconds. Here is what? Day, this is month, day and year, and hour and minutes. You understand? Let me just take this format of the date. You see, you'll get something like this one. This is an output. When I click, you get, you see, we've got date, the that's month, day, and the year, and the time. There's minutes and seconds of the time here. So that's what you can see here. So when you apply that, you get this output. So can I go back again? So that's when now you do what the custom date. So you customize it as you want it how to be look like. Now the date type and the date time. When clicking on the date or time, different types of date can be selected. For example, short, like this is a short, the long date, it comes just like this. So like I said, when you click on the data type here, they can scroll down here, then you'll choose the type of the date that you want. You can just take the long. Can I see on the group chat? Yes, as like I said, the lesson will be shared on the YouTube. Like we are live streaming right now, then I've sent the offline one. Then the host will share it on the YouTube, the same director, I believe. I think she will be in position to give us the clear answer on what I'm just answering. Okay, thank you so much, Rax. You guys, are you all following and understanding what I'm saying? There's no link. The link that I've sent yesterday, guys, for you can use them for accessing the same information on the book as well. So like what you see here, like I said, this is very important, guys. Now we are dealing with the data type. Pile, I see that your hand is up. Okay, can I see attend on you? Okay, what are you saying, Pile? You can just send me message on the group chat, please. Okay. Now I'm continuing formatting of the cell again. So when you format the cell, you can do this. This is very fun, guys. Like data type, you know about the data types now. We can now we're going to talk about the borders and shading and alignments and crafting and merging, text direction, mesh cells and split them and autofilling. This is what we have to cover. And Okay, Pile, no problem. Data type, when entering a number, you can right click on it like you have seen that, choose format cell, where after you can choose what format of what you, then this one you have seen. And then now I'm going to talk about the border. You can give the cell that you are working in the colorful borders, select the range that you want. Like now you understand what is a range. It's a group of cells. Right click format cell, click on the border tab. Now on the very same, I'm going to go back again. This is my, like I said, I will highlight everything like here. This is a range, the group of cells that I want to format. You need to highlight them, select the range of cell. Then you do the same again. Like I said, you can do this way, or you can come where here under the alignment. You see, you still get the same thing. But now, where are we going? So we want to change the borders of that now. So like here, what you see, this is a style. Then we've got the color. Let's say, for example, we want to choose the color. Let's make it blue. Then you see it's going to be blue. Then the style, then these are the lines. Then I apply this, the borders. Let me just say, you see, this is what is happening. This is what is happening. You get the output. That means, in other words, we'll get it just like this way. And then here, preset could be outlined inside or none of this. Then from there, say, okay, let's see. This is what you'll see now. We're still formatting now. This is still under the alignment when we insert what the borders of our. So because you see now, like they said, I'm going back now to the original slide. After this is your borders, guys. You must know how to put the borders on your cell. So borders, with border, you can change border color, even the style, whether you want the tick or the W. Have seen that. You choose the style here. You just click here, then that is going to be applied. Then you can choose the color here. As we have seen, I did demonstrated these guys. Shading. So now you see, like here we've got numbers, alignment, font, border. Then now we have to talk about what shading. You can give the cell that you are working in colorful shade. Select the range that you want to shade. Click, right click, the same rule again. But this one will give, you will select the background color you want. So it gives the background color. Let me just show you how to do that. So now I'll shade almost everything here. Let me just say I want to give the background color to this. I'm going to fill the background color. Let's say I want this kind of the background color. This is what I'm going to get. I can just get even more custom colors here, like the standard. Then you choose what you want, the RGB, HSL. So these are the colors. Then also you can do what? Feel the effects of the colors. Diagonal. Let me just say I'm gonna just have this color, then apply, then say okay, this is what will happen. So that's when now I'm feeling this, I'm going back. This is how now we can do what? Format cell. Click on the fill tab and select the background color you want. Like you have seen how to do that. Shading, like I said, with shading you can create your own pattern. Like I said here, you can choose the same here as well. Still under the, you want the color to be dark or light, so much option to choose from. Then that's a choice. That's your choice. It's up to you. Then now let's talk about the alignment now. So then what are we aligning in the, so we can text align horizontal, then and vertical, bottom, so on and on. And then also text control here, like your textual value in your cell. You can maybe, for example, I'll show you something. When we're talking about the grab text, shrink to fit mesh cells, then let me just go there again, show you this. Like, for example, what you see here, let me just do this. You see here, this function was already applied, but if you see here, I've got item description in full here under the function. That's your formula bar, this one. So this formula bar, under when you click on the cell, whatever that is in your cell, you'll just see the full writing of that in your formula bar. So like for example here, you can only just see item description, but you cannot, only can be able to see that, okay, this is item description. But now say for example, let's say when you click here, grab extra long text into the multiple lines so that you can see all of it. You understand? So let's do this. So that's how you can do this. We grab the text in here. Say for example, now I want to merge this as one. Okay, can I see on the group chat now? Should be some questions there. Thank you so much. The video has been shared. Okay, then I'm going there. Isaac, you want me to go back to the style and change the colors? I'll just do that. Let me just first finish this before Isaac. Like I said, I was showing you. Okay, let me just do this. Total, okay, on total, like say for example, I want to mesh. When you mesh, you see, it says merging cell, only keep the upper left value and discard the other value. That means the price will be left in the cell, then total will be discarded. Then say, okay, this is how you measure the cell. Now you combine them in one. So then when you want to take it back, then you can say unmesh. That's how now we split. Then when you unmesh, if you click here, then it's gonna tell split the current cell into the multiple, like you see. So it's a multiple. Now we can write total again because now they split at this. Okay, you ask me to go back to, can I check? Can you go please cell style to change the color? Okay, let me just go there again. Cell style, I'm saying, okay, but you have to highlight everything before. Select the range of cell. That's what I did. Then you say, okay, there we are. You said what? Style. Okay, no, I understand. Okay. It's under the borders. There we are. There we are. You can change the color just like this way. Like I said, the style, you can choose your style here. Like before, then my style was this, but I can also take this kind of the style and then say, okay, do you now understand how does it work? Okay, I believe I have answered you now. Isaac Saili. Okay, thank you so much, Saili. Okay, now I continue. Okay, so now we all understand about the, no, I was still on the alignment. Going to show you how to align. The same applies again. So like I said, there are so many ways on which you can be able to, like I did only show you how to grab the text, then how to mesh. Exactly, that's what, that one you have seen that. And what else again is it left? Then I'm going to show you how to change the direction of your text. Okay, change the direction of your text. Like for example, what you see right now here. Say for example, you see this one. We want to change the direction of this. Come here. Or you can also come here. Like I said, this is a shortcut. You can just say like this way. You see, that's how you can change the direction of this. Or format cell, like you come back to this. You see, like I said, there are so many ways to click it, guys. You don't have to depend on one way, you see. Then right to left, you see. That's what's going to happen when you apply. This is what is going to happen there. Or else, then you can also come again here and do what? Change the degree of the text just like this here. You see, sometimes in exam, they'll ask you to change the degree of your text in a cell to maybe 45. Then you must know that you must come to the orientation. Then this is an outcome of your text. It looks down like this way. Minus 38, you see, it looks down just like this way. So now we're still talking about what the formatting, guys. I believe we all following, guys. So I'll just like to entertain any question from your side. Should you want to ask any question, then more than welcome to do so. Zu van die Berg, I'm sorry if I'm not spelling your name correct, guys. My apology. Wandile Seti, welcome, guys. I think I see new people now. Malloy Blessy. So welcome everyone. So okay, let me just continue, guys. Like I said here, then I'm just waiting to entertain any questions from your side. if there are any questions. So should I continue? Okay, I see there's a question. So what type of weight do you use? Come again. Sally, Isaac, what do you mean about the weight? You use no. Actually, remember here, that means, remember I said this one is an Excel, guys. It's not Microsoft Word, it's Excel. No, it's not a Word, this one is Microsoft Excel. Remember, if you were attending the class last week, then I did spoke that now we've got application programs, and then of which I said application program is a task specific program. Tyrone, do you have any question? Can I see? Because I see. No, guys, remember, when we format the document with this task-specific program, the applications, we need to give our documents the professional outlook. They must look more professional, and then they must be attractive. Then that's the reason, guys. You have to make your document to be more professional. And then, yes, do you understand that, Lana? Isaac, I think now you are following, guys. Isaac, we're not covering Word today. This is Excel, sir. That means if you have open Word, is a wrong application. We are now on Microsoft Excel. Remember, this is a task-specific program. Any other question, guys? So thank you for understanding. Okay, let me just continue. Then we know what is to grab. Grabbing text means to break down the text that is on one line into two lines. Like we have seen that, like on the ribbon, on the alignment group. Like remember, I said we've got the ribbons and the tabs. Like I said, you must understand the corresponding ribbons of your tab. Like for example, then we've got the file, tab. These are the ribbons for it. Then this is home. This also this where we start our dialog box launcher. Then this is called the group text. We can get the group text. Some of the group text you can just access them here, but also you can still access them on the group the dialog box launcher here. So that's how we can do this. Okay, can I see someone? Hero, Isaac, our Excel are green and yours is black. What is Excel you use? Okay, no. Okay, no, it's not about that one. So remember, then you need to customize your application. So mine is customized, and I've changed mine. Let me just check the version of mine that I'm using currently. I'm using 2016, sir. So I'm using 2016. So the one that I'm using right now is 2016, sir. So Tiro, your video is on, then I can see you. Okay, thank you for saving the data for us, and then it becomes so heavy for the video also then. So do you understand, guys? Isaac, our Excel is green and yours is black. Like I said, you can customize that. I'm using 2016. So do you understand now? Okay, thank you. Okay, let me just continue. Okay. Now, like I said, you understand now about the graphic text. So you know how to do that. Then I've shown you how to do that. And then mesh, then I spoke about this as well. The mesh means to make two cells one. On the ribbon, on the alignment group menu, click the mesh and center icon, right click. That's when you have seen it, that guys, I did this. Practical, then we did this. You have seen how to do this. Okay. No, Tiro, then I can't see you anymore now. So your video is off. Thank you so much. Okay. And now let's check formatting. Like now you can split. Almost I've covered everything. Bushe, because I can see your hand is up. Could you please just send your message or your question, or whatever, anything that you want to ask or say on the group chat, please? Then I'll respond. Boss, your hand also is up. Please let's ask the question on the group chat, please, guys, because I cannot be able to unmute you. So that please just send your whatever message that you want to send to me via the group chat, please. Then when you split, it means to make one mesh cells two again. For example, it was one, then we mesh that, then we are turning it back now. So you unmesh, in other words, because they said if you unmesh, that means it's to split. Those words, guys, let us be very careful. Like I said, remember, it's very important to have the learner driver's license as it tells all the roads, traffic sign rules. Okay, can I just see some group chats? Clarice. Okay, now I get it now. Clarice is saying it's missing 3 points. So I believe the host will check that. Then here, like, guys, the same. Then I did show you how to do this practically then. Like right click format cell, like I said, also remember there are so many ways to do this. Don't depend on one way. Then you must learn all these shortcuts on how to get that. Many ways to kill a cat. We don't depend on one way to solve the problem. So then we must have multiple ways of solving the problems. Thank you. And now I'm going to talk about the autofill. I think this is the last session of this. The lesson is available, guys, on the YouTube, as you can follow the directory there. So then those that were asking, how can they access this? Clarice, you said you were disconnected. Then are you back? Please make me aware. Then if you're back, then autofill. This function allow you to add, because remember yesterday we spoke about auto calculation. Okay, can I see one person responded? Thank you, Clarice. This function allow you to add data in a first cell. Click in the right bottom corner and drag down. And then I'll show you how to do this, guys. I'm going to show you the practicality or the practical part of it. Then let me just do it just now. So I'm going to show you how to use what the autofill feature in your Excel. Like what you see here, they can like write days. Days, you know the days start from Monday up to Sunday. Let me just say I'll write number 1 Monday just to save time. I'll just say click here, right click, and then when this thing on your cursor, you look here, then it turns this way. That means this way. When it's just like this, you see something like this. You see now it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, up to Sunday here. So you autofill. Then here you can also size what the width of your cell like this, so that everything can be able to fit in there. You see, understand? But now let's talk about the numbers. Numbers. We are counting from 1 up to. But if I'm saying autofill number, then I have to write, you see, it's going to take all these ones consecutive. But now I have to say 1, 2, then we select the range of those numbers and say, when you auto, you see, you say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same applies like if I'm going to show you something, how else you can use the autofill. Then I'm going to select the range of all these. Then I'll be saying, okay, clear the content in those cells. I have cleared the content, nothing at all. So I'm typing the function in there. Then I'm saying, like yesterday, I did this product of what? This cell and this. That means it's going to be 120. That 2 times 160 is 120. So now, for this one, I don't have to repeat the same thing over, and I can just autofill that function and apply it automatically. Because when you say this, you see, you're still going to get the same function. But when you come here, because of we didn't do that, let me just do this. You see? So why is it giving us this? Because when I'm turning this back to the number again, I'm turning it back to the number. Back to the number, because it's recognizing that decimal number. Let's say, for example, I'm saying, let me just round it to the nearest, not 0 decimal place, let's say, you see. So it's gonna get this, the product of the two. This, that means is what? B5, the cell reference. B5, where is it? By C5. So there we are. You'll get this as a decimal place because remember, we formatted this as a so that's how you can get this. Can I go back again? And then I'm back. That's autofill function, guys. That's how the autofill function works. I'll just like to autofill is a very powerful tool. It is not only the number that can automatically be tracked down, but also the month, even the days of the week. You can also do that. Like for example, let me just start with January and show you again. Okay, like they said, okay, here we've got the numbers, we've got the days. Let's say month. So let's say January, January, January. Yeah. And then if I'm saying February, then you see up to December, then you can autofill this. So that's what they're normally saying here. So okay. So they say here, this function allows you to add the data first cell, click in the ribbon bottom corner and drag down. Like you have seen how to do this. This will fill the rest of the cell within the same function. Like we have seen that. So even on the calculation that I did that, guys, then you should know how to apply this. Even in your pad, make sure that you apply all this. Like I said, it's a very powerful tool. It's not only the number that can be automatically tracked down, but also the month, even the days of the week is the same. Like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that's what you can see. Here, I did all these examples, I believe. That becomes an end of our chapter for today. But now, before we can just stop or quit from the class, I would just like to entertain the classes. So what is the formula for the subtraction on the Excel? So like I said, remember to subtract. That is why we need to grade it manual because we don't have the specific. No, there's subtraction. Okay, yeah, there's subtraction. Can I see? Wait just a minute. Okay, wait just a minute. I just want to check something. Yeah, when we come to the formulas and subtraction, can I see? Wait just a minute. Okay, I'm just clear every content in here, then I'm going to experiment on that. So clear the content, then after here, then let's say correct and sub. Come again. Substitute, subtract. Okay. Now, if we don't have that, that be a difference. Should be difference. Can I see? Okay, the difference. Difference. We don't. Then no, if we don't have that, what we can simple do, then we'll just say we use the formula because formula can type it manual. Then we'll say B2 minus what C2. Then you enter that. So, but you see here, because of mistaking, then we can simply say maybe C2 minus B2. Okay, there we are. Then from there you can just autofill. That is why then I spoke about the difference between formula and a function. If you then cannot get some of the function, then just type it as a formula to avoid so many things because formula and function almost work the same way. So okay, I believe everyone has got an answer here. No, I don't see. There's no. That I'm not quite sure. I'll have to check the timetable for you, ladies. Are you grade 12, ladies? Isaac, I believe you've got an answer now. Then we have seen that. I've checked that. There's nothing like that. That's why then we need to understand the difference between what function and formula. Because in some other instances, you'll find that there's somewhere where you have to include what the function together with the formula because of we don't have those particular formulas. I mean the functions included in Excel. So that's why it's much more important to use both. Then I believe I just answered you now. Okay, no problem, ladies. I'll just find out for you now. I'll have to check my timetable for you. Just a minute before we just close. And then, any other question again, guys? While I'm still just checking the timetable for ladies. Any other question? Guys, any other question? Ladies, just a minute. Okay, as I see many questions are coming in. Okay, I'm just about to attend on your questions. You can see three more. Okay, no question. That means we all understand that following. Can we be able to apply? But today, just unfortunately, then I don't have. I'll just organize two tasks for tomorrow. What we did today, then we'll cover it tomorrow as a class activity. Okay, thank you so much for coming in, guys. Okay, I can see here. Isaac Sally is saying the connection is bad, but you. Okay, let me just check. You said grade 12, what cat? Okay, let me just check it. What time is it now? At 2 o'clock. Ladies will have cat grade 12 at 2 o'clock. Anyway, let me just thank everyone for participating and being active into the class. And then, like I said, I want to entertain more questions, but it seems like everyone is understood. Okay. I would like just to say thank you so much. Then, as tomorrow, then we'll continue with the practical Excel, but now we'll have to cover the basic calculations. That means that's when I will be learning more about the functions and the formulas now. Like I said, you need to just familiarize yourself with the Excel, the tabs and the ribbons, then know where to access a certain functionality or a command on your Excel. Like if you see here, we've got the home, then together with all these group tags, like we've got the styles and cells and editing and the auto sum. These are the functions and more other functions here. Then you can insert and delete and then do this at tables. Then we'll see this at later stage as we go on. And also when you come to insert, then you can insert the graphs. Then there are so many things, guys. We're still going to talk about this. Then now also you have to know the page layout of your Excel. We're still going to talk about that, the background of the Excel. So just make yourself familiar. So like the themes here, you get them. Like if you see here, all these applications, because they all belong to the same package. That's why you call them the suite, Microsoft Office suite. That means they've got some common functionalities, like what you get in Excel. You'll also get it in Word, but not all. Some, like for example, you can get formula on Word. Like I said, this one is what makes it more, much more specific, or like I said, is a task specific or different from Word because here is all about the data analysis. We analyze data using what? The formulas. That means all the time when you do data analysis on Excel, even on your pad, guys, please don't do things manually out of your head. Make sure that you apply all these functions and then know your own formulas as well as we do math. The same applies. Like here, you see, you can deal with the data, then you can extract information and export it, and then you can validate your input. There are so many things that you can talk about here. So like I said, you must be familiar with this. When you review your document, same applies like your proofread, the dictionary, the translation, the comments. You can protect what? Your worksheet, the workbook, like I said. Like if I'm protecting, here you put the password. Then format all what you want to protect, you just tick it in here. So let's say password, I'm just putting this. That's my password. Okay, okay. just saying this. I'm going to confirm that as well. You see, nothing you can do on that part that I've protected on the worksheet. You see, nothing. So change you can't because it's protected. That's what you can see there. So we are still going to talk more about all these guys. So okay, I see there's someone. Okay, so how different is it in terms of version of Excel that we are using, or what? You mean the background? So okay, Gladys, please just be more specific. I want to, like I said, you can customize your own application, the version. That means you'll have to install the latest one. So of which I recommend that we can use 2016. Thank you for coming for the class, guys. Then hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. My pleasure having you today. Thank you. Bye-bye.